Three, two, one. Here we go. What's up, bitch? Well, we is live. Know what I'm saying? With my boy Live Wire, we over here gonna give y'all the gospel of Xbox and stuff like that. Some stuff that's going on in the gaming streets. You know what I'm saying? He got his sniper rifle, I got my pistol, and we just finna go shooting. So, you know what I'm saying? Live Wire to everybody.
Yo,
You in the building.
what's going on? It's your boy Live Wire, and I'm back in the motherfucking building. So what's going on?
Shit, you know me. Sitting back, play the little anthem.
Yeah, we
I'm
gotta get
playing
back on the
Bloodstain right now.
Yeah,
Playing Bloodstain right now. Uh, you know, we don't talk numbers. We play games. We don't just talk numbers. We play video games around here. So, what been on your mind, Live? What been on your mind? Because we was talking last night. You know,
Oh man, it got a little Kingdom Hearts on my mind. I got a little bit of the new the first impressions of Crackdown 3 on my mind. I got a little bit of what was that thing you just showed me? HDMI 2.1. That's on my mind. Xbox being the only console that's capable to even utilize that, which is interesting.
why nobody talking about it? That's one thing. Is why nobody talking about it. Shout out to my man Jay House. He showed me the video. He sent me the video early this morning. You know what I'm saying? In the wee hours of the morning, and I hit it up and I send it to Live. And it's crazy how when they say future proof, it's future. Even the S can play can utilize the 8K on the TV.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I ain't buying an 8K TV no time soon. We're gonna leave that to Lemon. Lemon buy all that shit. That's 108. I don't know. We call them Lemon 108, just like they call me Bone and 100. But that, I mean, just to have that in there, why Sony don't have that in there? Why Sony sold you a Pro and it's only doing a little bit more? Well, Microsoft said you buy this. We ain't leaving you behind.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I mean, well, the from the video you showed me, the guy was saying that not only the HDMI 2.1, it's the only way to do 8K, but it is also available for current 4K TVs. Actually, they say they can work all the way up until 720, all the way down to 720 p TVs. So anything that had utilized the HDMI port, they can use HDMI 2.1, and when you plug in the Xbox, any Xbox, it'll have some benefits to using, especially when it comes to gaming.
But you don't see the IGNs talking about it, the Kotaku. See, this is what we talk about.
If it doesn't benefit Sony, they ain't gonna talk about it.
If it don't benefit Sony, you gotta be a punk.
Right. Does PlayStation have 2.1? Nah. Well, no, we can't compare it. So therefore, why the fuck we gonna talk about it?
Yeah. Do you hear the stand on Indo? You hear what's the other dude's character? Digital with what's calling my man Xbot 2444288720818. He call them motherfuckers digital fuckeries. That's what you don't see them talking about this. And this was at CES 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's so crazy. This was 2 weeks ago and they was talking about this. And it's supposed to be, I think this new sound Microsoft is adopting. I've been seeing this all for the last 2 weeks. I think it's DTS. I guess it's a new version of I guess it's trying to compete with Adobe Atmos, but it's going to be available on the Xbox.
Yeah.
To me, why nobody's talking about this? I mean, nobody's talking about what the Pro can do. Adobe Atmos on the Pro? No.
Nah. I mean, the Pro doesn't. I don't know. They don't harp on the limitations of the Pro. They really don't. They just, if it could do what it could do, then cool. Like, bro, the Pro is doing the Kingdom Hearts. It damn near plays at 1080p on on a console that they thought was going to at least do 1440p, and they don't even do that. So it's like, well, shit. You know, you bought this upgraded console, and it doesn't even. What does it do? Now, granted, Kingdom Hearts runs kind of rough on all platforms. So I mean, I think the X is the closest one to what is it? 1440p 60, or it might be hard. It might be 16, whatever the fuck, 60. But you know, it's not a well optimized game for whatever reason. But anytime PlayStation doesn't have a clear advantage for whatever reason, people, I guess, because of the fan base, they just get tired of hearing the crying and the bitching, so they try to curve that shit a bit. And that's what it appears to me.
Yeah, shit weird. I mean, I'm like, man, why we can't get a fair, you know what I'm saying? Why Xbox can't get a fair look at things? Like, man, this thing is, yeah, you complain about it. Yeah, it costs more than the Pro, but the Pro was a minor upgrade. It's just like if you got an iPhone and then you got an iPhone X, an iPhone S, it was just a minor upgrade. You could have kept your regular iPhone. You could have kept your regular PlayStation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It said it was going to do HDR on both. And then why you don't have, this is the question I'm going to ask you, why they don't have a game from their own studios that run native 4K and run 60 with the Pro? I'm trying to figure that shit out.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
They call us fanboys. They call us crazy. We don't know nothing. We don't care about nothing.
Well, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but I don't understand that. It's not logical. Like what Flip would say, it's not logical.
I mean, the thing is, look, like I said before, you know, with certain reports, if it's not going to be flashy, they're not going to report it. Now, from what we discussed, you said that we were saying that HDMI 2.1 has some free sync abilities. Now, I don't know if they have been fully implemented into the current line of 4K TVs or TVs in general, but but if Samsung or TCL or you know, Sony decide to do updates to implement, you know, connectivity with the HDMI 2.1, then people that have the Xbox One S and the X will have access to FreeSync abilities with that, which is nice, especially if you don't have a FreeSync TV. And it also, what's the other thing? It also allows for to change your TV modes on the fly. So instead of you having to go and constantly leave everything on game mode, because you know you mostly play games, but on a rare occasions you know watch movies or vice versa. You know, you don't have to switch over if you're one of the people that do switch over, you know, because you do like the visual quality. So now it automatically does it on its own. So you're watching a movie, it's in movie mode or whatever mode you have set for when you're watching movies. And then when you switch over to gaming, it switches over to that. So that's dope to me.
Yeah. And then I did like it said, it's like it's kind of doing what I kind of did like how the guy was explaining, like, yeah, if you have something, it's going to upscale to what it is. Like, it's the Xbox is with the 2.1 can try to upscale it to 8K as much as it can, even though it don't have the quality. And the X and the S does that now. You try to upscale. I know when I have Dish Network, so I know when I cut on my TV, my TV flickers twice. It comes on, and then the Xbox upscales. I have a regular Xbox hooked up in the living room. The Xbox Fat. I have a regular Xbox Fat hooked up in the living room, and my brother comes in, and I think we was watching Christmas game. We was watching the Christmas game,
and
he was like, Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, that's 1080p in there. Think about it. We both get 720 streams. They allow the cable box to upgrade or your TV to upscale it. So I'm sitting there and he comes in like, man, why is this a better picture in your room? Then I said, because the X is upscaling it. That's why. He said that shit look like you got direct TV right now that I know, and AT&T brings out the better signal when it comes to getting your content, your content off of TV shows, movies, and all that. So he was sitting there, he was amazed. I said, the Xbox doing that. So he went upstairs and put out his S, hooked it up to the TV. He was like, it looks way better because it's the upscaling chip. People don't give Microsoft credit. That's an upscaling chip that does way wonders that the Pro do not do.
Yeah. I mean, there's certain things that Xbox does do better, but look, man, they're native versus like this is the thing that's funny to me. The Pro obviously has disadvantages to the X, right? But on the rare occasion where it does have a performance spike, you notice how they kind of key into that. Oh, look, the Pro, this does this better. And then was it like a week later after they do the update, they just put in that same article, they'd be like, well, the Pro did look better, but now the X is kicking the dog shit out of it. But on to the next thing. You know what I mean? Like it's never a big deal. They don't, make it. It doesn't have the same impact, I guess, to the game where when you got 90 versus 40. So it's like, yeah, we got to cater to those guys. Granted, I don't know how many of them.
They don't make it definitive. Like, hey, this plays this and that. I don't know who made Digital Foundry the end all, because there's a lot of other sites that does the same thing that Digital Foundry does. It's smaller YouTubers that does it, has the equipment, has all the shit that Digital Foundry has. But I can't stand when they go and when I watched the Resident Evil 2 remake. Well, the audience of the Antilants, nobody gives a fuck about that shit. Man, what do it run better on what? It's simple math. 1 + 1 = 2, not 3. It's like what they try to save the Pro so much, like, well, the dark shadows look better on the Pro. No, I ain't looking at no damn shadows. I'm trying to shoot this bastard. This say what it look. It's like they're not. They talk so much. So then when you get the ponies get into it, and they talking about the shadows look better, the grass look better, the ambience looks better. Like, no, but
that's how it was. But now that it's not that, now that the X does have a lot of those advantages, that shit don't matter no more. We talking games, dog. Why you talking about that bullshit? Nobody care about that. We never cared about it. Remember, now they say we never cared about that shit we talked about for 4 years straight. I ain't never hear a motherfucker talk about some shit. That'd be like you have an argument about a homie talking about, you remember that time you owed me money, and this nigga talking to you about it 4 years straight. Like, damn, nigga. All right, and then you finally give him the money. He was like, yo, I ain't want that money anyway. But nigga, you gonna talk about for 4 years straight though? So I don't understand. Like they try to play it off like it don't matter, but they know it do. So now they trying to act like it don't. Because I'll tell you about. I remember there was this. I had a friend that's still a hardcore PlayStation person. But I remember when that PS3 was coming out, and I was talking about, oh, I'm playing on the Xbox. It's great. She was sitting there. She's like, nah. So the PlayStation 3 is gonna be better than like 8 supercomputers from this that they put on the space shuttle. She was talking all this wild shit, right? And that motherfucker couldn't do none of that shit. And she just didn't want to say nothing. But that's how a lot of ponies, like they have like this blind loyalty to Sony, like regardless, right? Like it's just like, regardless, like, oh, Sony can do no wrong. All right, that's fine. Sony can't do no wrong. But can we at least stay in the realm of reality? Like the shit ain't perfect, right? We always talk about when Microsoft fucks shit up. Right now, Microsoft dealing with bullshit with the whole Crackdown shit, right? Because with Crackdown, the destructibility doesn't look the same as it did when they originally demoed it. Well, when they did the demo with the guy from the IGN, it doesn't look the same. Which we all sat there and said, I don't know how this is going to work. One, because how you going to allow somebody to blow shit up in the game? Because what if motherfuckers just blow everything up? Then how the fuck you going to play the game? The game's over. You blew up everything. But I mean, because it's not like Red Faction. Red Faction was, it's still a linear game. It's not an open world game. But
no, and you have to think about it is you have to shoot certain parts off to let it go. It's like that Levolution shit.
Yeah.
That what's gonna have. I didn't mind. I didn't need 100% something. I just wanted this. If you was in the building, and I know you was over there camping, especially campers, you know what I'm saying? Call of Duty, I got a bunch of motherfucking campers. So that's why I don't play that shit. And I know you camping, and we can say, hey, God, shoot that shit out, man. You got a rocket launcher? Fuck that shit up. Let that shit come down. Let them come out. Even if they don't die, we knock down that building where they got to come out and get this smoke.
Yeah. I would tell you this. This is probably what from all the stuff I saw from Crackdown thus far, this is the biggest thing I would say is the difference. The destructibility is there, but it's probably a little bit too easy to destroy things. But see, that's the thing. I haven't played the game, so I don't know how fast the rounds are. So depending on how fast the round is, if it's like 10 minutes, does it make sense to make something that's destructible extremely difficult to destroy? I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's hard to say unless I'm actually playing it. Seeing it, I could say like, man, it looks like it's a little bit too easy to destroy. But maybe they can find a nice balance. I mean, and the game's not out yet, and even when it does come out, that who's to say that they're not going to tweak shit? They do it in all these multiplayer online games anyway. So one week it'll be playing like it is now, but then next week you come in and try to blow up the wall and realize instead of taking one rocket launcher to blow the wall up, it takes like 3 of them or something. So then, who knows? Maybe that's what they would do. But I mean, then again, it's like, I don't know, because the game's supposed to be fast paced and it's based off of, you have lock on, so maybe not 3, maybe 2. I don't know. They'll have to figure it out.
Well, me and you played one. We was what? What was doing? We was just going through lighting their ass out. We had a great time doing that shit.
Well, yeah, it's a mayhem game.
Yeah, it's mayhem. So
it's really just Crackdown now. Agents of Mayhem. That came out this gen, like pure in the Just Cause series. That's really it. Those are the only mayhem games we have. That are open world like that.
Yeah. Cause that shit was cool. We was rolling through. I'm like, man, I ain't killed the Asian dude yet. Oh, all right, let's go get him. And like I said, they had plenty of enemies. Cause live would go high and I go low. And we was hitting them, and we think about it was this, like you said, it was this fun. See, that's what the Xbox community is. We kind of like to play with each other. No homo. We like to do that type of stuff.
Yeah,
we like to co-op. We like to co-op.
Yeah.
And that's what was fun.
Well, it's fun. I mean, the co-op is the main part of the game. I mean, for me, I mean, because I don't really, I mean, not that I won't play it by myself, but I mean, I don't, co-op is just, why not? Why not just run through the city and fuck shit up with your partner? I'm just saying, like, I mean, that's why people complained about when they took out co-op out of Dead Rising 3. I mean, Dead Rising 4. When you had it in 2, you had it in 3, then they take it out of 4, and a lot of people didn't buy it because of that shit. If it's gonna be that type of game, why can't you let me, run around and run amok with my partner? I believe in Saints Row. Saints Row, was it 2? Which one was the first one that allowed you multiple? Maybe it's 3. It was either 2 or 3 that allowed you to have co-op. Because I remember it was in 3, definitely. It was also in 4. I didn't play. Well, I have the what's the new one with the aliens? Is that Saints Row?
I got the one. I got one of the Saint Rows.
Yeah,
I got the one that you the president. I got Saint Row that you the president.
That is, I think that's 4.
Yeah, I got that one. You the president. I didn't get Agents of Mayhem. I didn't feel like I wasn't.
I got it because it was free on it was free in Game Pass. But I didn't particularly like it though. I didn't think it was terrible. I don't know. Something about it I didn't like. Like it wasn't. I don't know. I had just finished playing Crackdown 1, so I think they gave that to us first. Through back was it? Oh, they gave us that. They gave us through backwards compatibility, and then they gave slapped the 4K enhancement on it. So I played that, and then going into Agents of Mayhem, like it looked better, but it just wasn't as fun to play. And it was single player, so it was like. It was just weird too. It was like you just switch between the agents on the fly, and they're not all there. Like it'd be different if they're like all on screen, but you just like the guy just like Star Trek teleports out, and then the other guy teleports. I don't know. This wasn't my cup of tea.
Yeah, all open world games ain't like everybody. I want open world. Open world is hard. Trust me, I grinded on Far Cry 5, and I killed two of the big bosses. It took me a whole day to get to the last boss.
Yeah, Far Cry is the shit. Far Cry 5, that is the shit.
Yeah, Far Cry, that's the man. Far Cry, that man, the father. The ending is crazy though.
Yeah,
the ending is crazy.
I haven't gotten that far. I'm dealing with the chick. That's where I'm at now.
Oh no, she's crazy. She the hardest one. Think about it. She the hardest one because it's slow, and she plays. Is she playing with your mind?
Yeah.
But she got power. She got power, but she don't use power. Matter of fact, the hoe is a motherfucking. She's like the king of cerebral mind games. Cause she had me. She had me fucked up for a minute. Like, should I go fuck with the father? But what motivate me to get to do it because of the 2 lesbians that's in the new game, and I want to kill both of them hoes before I fuck them. Before I fuck them, I'm gonna kill both of them. Before I fuck them, I'm gonna fuck them first and kill them both. But no.
What up, Lemon? Yeah, man.
Yeah. Oh. No, so that's what motivated. I knew about the ending. But I wanted to see it for myself. Like some people can tell me about an ending, but I want to experience it for myself. And I experienced it like this shit is what the fuck? And then people start asking me questions. I'm like, I can't tell you. That's a game that you can't tell nobody really too much or nothing. Yeah. They have to experience it.
Yeah, definitely.
Like Far Cry, like, is it a masterpiece? It's something like it, because that shit like David Carras and motherfucking mixed in one. That shit is crazy.
Like to me, you know what I like about it? I just like the freedom of it. That's what I like. Yeah. I can do the mission or not. You know what? That's what I'm finding out. That's one of my issues with some of these the games that I'm not like gravitating to as much. When they kind of like they're just forcing you to do one way, like I'm cool with doing it with games like Gears and Halo, even though the new Halos are gonna go back to the kind of like, well, actually, Halo 5 they kind of still gave you freedom because you didn't have to like go down this corridor and then wait and then shoot this guy. Like you didn't have to do all that stuff like that. Like they gave you more free range. Like you can go. Left, right, above, break through this wall. Like there was different ways to get there. I mean, shit, and especially when they You know, they don't make you fight all the enemies. I like fighting all the enemies, and that's why the game takes me longer. But you don't have to. You can literally just run around and then just fight the main guys that they make you fight in order to get to certain locations. But yeah, I'm finding that I like the freedom a little bit more. I think that's why when I kept on complaining about when I was on PlayStation, because all their games are very other than Spider-Man, because Spider-Man was open, and I could kind of tackle the side missions as I wanted, but it's just like the main. But then again, when they make me do those main things, like you got to play as Mary Jane, like I'm spending the whole game swinging around fighting bad guys, and then they just throw you be like, now you will play as Mary Jane. I'm like, no, why the fuck? I'm like, I don't want to play as this bitch. Like, yo, if I wanted to play as this bitch, you should have slapped her ass on the cover and said, you're going to play as Mary Jane for at least a good 3 goddamn hours in this game. It's fucking annoying as hell.
See? Nah, I was sitting, man, people sitting there like, nah, like I
hated
said,
playing with that bitch. I hated it.
And that's and I think that's in a whole different universe anyway. That she being Spider-Man and shit. You know what I'm saying? Being Spider-Man. But the thing about this, we're talking about games that we play that got longevity. None of them PlayStation games got no fucking longevity. They one and done. They like a college basketball player, one and done.
Yeah, even on
you go to Duke.
Yo,
you go to Duke.
No wait, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, you go to Duke. You go to UCLA. You go to North Carolina. You go to Kentucky. You go to Kansas. And you get your ass NBA, you get that 7.2 as a lottery pick, $7.2 million, and you're gonna be a bust. That's what the PlayStation games is. Give me the real.
Yeah. I mean, look, this is how I feel about it. I want to look, different strokes for different folks. I'll say this, right? Maybe it doesn't matter to some people. I mean, I think that's the thing because we play a lot of games, and we don't really stick to one game. As much as I like Halo and Gears, I don't only play Halo and Gears. I play a lot of shit. And not everybody's like that, and I totally understand that. I got a friend that he doesn't give a fuck about anything except for Halo. That's all he care about. You know, he won't buy a PlayStation because it don't got Halo on it. He doesn't give a shit. I'm telling you, for the dude, I convinced him to get Shadow of Mordor. I convinced him to get Mortal Kombat. Actually, he bought Mortal Kombat on his own. He played this shit for a total of maybe 2 to 3 hours. All he plays is Halo. That's all he gives a fuck about. He goes to work, comes home, he plays Halo. Like, he doesn't give a shit about nothing else. And on a rare occasion, actually, you know what? The only time he didn't play Halo is when Master Chief Collection was having issues. So then he jumped on the Titanfall for about I think was it 3 months until they really fixed the issues of Master Chief Collection, and then he was back on Master Chief Collection for a couple of months until Halo 5 came out, and then now that's where he lives, is on Halo 5. So I totally get, like, some people, you know, they like what they like. I get it, you know. And for me and you, it's like the one and dones ain't necessarily our cup of tea. Like, I mean, I thought Spider-Man was a good game. I thought God of War was a good game. Uncharted. I thought all those games that I played on the PlayStation were good games. But I don't really have a reason to go back and play them, especially because I got every console. You know, so it doesn't, like, unless, I mean.
But I told people this. They said, well, how many times you beat Halo 5? Several times. Beat it with friends because it's got co-op.
Yeah, definitely.
I beat Halo 5 by myself. in general before anybody will probably because I got it early.
But you know what it is? It's the gameplay.
Yeah.
Oh, Halo 1 is still good on Master Chief Collection. You got a Halo 1, a 4K TV, bro. It's amazing. You know, it's still
in its anniversary.
I mean, it's the anniversary edition. It's still rough with the no sprint, but you'll get over that after a couple of an hour of playing, and you're like, all right, I don't got to sprint. I get it. But the gameplay's still amazing for all those games. And that's the thing that's the biggest reason why I don't go back to certain. Like, I'll probably play Spider-Man and get the DLC eventually for that, but there's no reason for me to go back to play God of War. I don't give a fuck about beating the Valkyries. I don't give a shit about that at all. And then Uncharted, I already played the Lost Legacy, so that was their DLC. So there's no reason to go back and play that shit again. Because they multiplayer is trash, and is it as bad as Tomb Raider, the Definitive Edition's multiplayer? Hell no, that shit is bad. But it's still trash. It's like trying to choose between a stinky shit and a wet shit. Well, both of them are shit, just one's messier. That's the only difference.
Cause like I told people, like we go back. Matter of fact, think about it. Me live was because we kind of communicate with each other during the weeks. We even go back to Forza Horizon. Like, oh, I got a new car.
Yeah.
And like, how you gonna get the new car? This how you get this new car. We still talking about the game. Well, oh, you want to go play Halo? Oh yeah, we can go play Halo. Let's go redo it. You know what I'm saying? We can go back to say let's go play Gears. Like Mac, I think Mac, me and Flip is playing through Gears 4 now.
Mm-hmm.
We going back. We going to it. We going through it. Even though I had to skip him because he was on some bullshit. Flip be getting, you know what I'm saying, on that Grand Theft Auto. That's the king of Grand Theft Auto. He over there getting his money. So I'm over here like, boom. And think about it is what these games we're playing at. We're playing at native 4K, 60 frames per second now. If you got an X. That proving your purchase. That proved your purchase. I look at my X like, damn, this motherfucker smaller. I'm looking at the fact to my ex, like, woo, they did this. And they want to blame Phil ain't did nothing right. He ain't doing this and this and that. Even with what you call it. I play all type of games. Just like what you call it. Just like we had I said in my last video, we had Quantum Break. Quantum Break looks excellent on the X. I was looking at the video when you walked to the TV screen and was talking to you and everything. And then all of a sudden, you go play the game and you're moving stuff around and shit like that and all that. But everybody didn't want to think about you say, well, Microsoft need more single player games. We had a single player game. It was Quantum Break. But y'all didn't go, what? Y'all didn't do nothing with it.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, they
listen to the media.
They watch, they look at the first review and then they just let it go. Like, this is my thing. Like, if you have interest in the game, then do your research. That's all I say. If you have interest in it, do your research, bro. Because if I listen to Ryan McCaffrey and IGN about Aliens Isolation, I would have never played that game. And that shit is one of my favorite games of this generation. Especially as an Alien fan, I was super hesitant because of the whole Colonials Marine shit. But going in and actually playing Alien Isolation, now I understand that shit ain't for everybody because survival horror ain't for everybody, And if it wasn't probably an Aliens game, I probably wouldn't even fuck with it to keep it 100% because what's that other survival horror game? Outlaw, something like that.
Yeah, I think I got. Yeah, the one. Yeah, that's the same thing.
It's a survival horror too. I just don't give a fuck about that game. I just don't.
No, I try to play it because I can't fight.
Yeah,
I gotta run.
But that's the thing. That's the same thing in Alien. Well, in Aliens, you can't kill the alien, but you can cause. You could deter it. You can get it to get away from you. And Outlast is not quite like that. Like you basically, I mean, from what I've played, and I played a good amount, especially in the first one. I think I got like halfway through it. You don't have no weapons. You just basically run. That's really it. You sneak and you run. That's all you do. And to me, I played that after Aliens Isolation, so I just felt like I was like, damn, there's a difference between being a survival horror and then just being completely handicapped. It's like the whole thing with Resident Evil and Mr. X. You can't kill Mr. X, right? So you got to just run. But the whole thing is you can still stun him and then get by and then keep him moving. You could deter him for a second, if you have the means to do so. But the thing is, in Outlast, there's none of that. And that's why I didn't like that game. I just felt like, that's way too, like, you just have nothing, no ability to get back at these guys. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't like it.
Yeah, I want to shoot. Can I do something? Can I shoot something at the top to bring something down on their asses or something? Nah, that's because
I mean, in Aliens, they gave you a gun. You got a gun, you got a flamethrower, so you had some type of weapons. You just didn't have the weapons weren't terribly effective against the alien.
You couldn't go head up with it. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna run, I'm gonna kill it. Right. I need to get in this. I need to get in here. I can throw this flamethrower out enough for me to get into this motherfucking path, into this tunnel and shit and something. Like I say, games getting innovative. So let's go talk about the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
What you want to talk about? Let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Oh man. Go ahead.
All right. So everybody, me and Lai was talking last night, and everybody is awesome. All on this motherfucking Kingdom Hearts 3. Yeah. Kingdom Hearts 3 is Disney. Now, yeah. Do I want to play Kingdom Hearts 3? Yeah, I do. I ain't gonna lie. I do, but I don't got the time to play for it. I didn't buy it because I ain't got the time to play it right now. I know about Kingdom Hearts. I didn't watch videos about Kingdom Hearts. I know what the hell is going on. But it's some people out here telling Kingdom Hearts is the greatest game and it's just sliced bread. But you play Mario. You play Super Lucky Tales. You said Super Lucky Tales is dog shit. Sonic the Hedgehog. But you happy about Kingdom Hearts? You're playing Frozen. They got a goddamn thing with Frozen in it. You got shit with the other girl with the long hair. But y'all happy about that shit. But when Microsoft came out with Super Lucky Tales, that's a fucking platformer. Oh, it's dog shit. Nah, you dog shit because you like dog shit.
Yo, but that's not even, I mean, that is true. And you know what? Super Lucky Tales, good game, not a great game. But even then, the same dudes that are so amped to play this kiddie game, which is Kingdom Hearts 3, would shit on Nintendo games, talking about Mario and Zelda are too kiddie. And I'm saying, my nigga, what? Well, hold the fuck up. What? Mario? Yo, I wish I could show the shit on the screen. I was watching some streamer play the game, and I'm sitting there watching this dialogue, and I'm sitting there like, yo, this is some Super Lucky's Tale, Mario Brothers type shit. Like, and I'm sitting there like, but these niggas is mad happy for this. I don't, you know what? And I'm just thinking, I'm like, well, I'm trying to understand. Why would a motherfucker shit on some kiddie shit on Xbox and shit on some kiddie shit on Nintendo, but then be in tears, crying. Oh my God, it's Goofy and Mickey and fucking Frozen. I'm sitting there like, what? I'm confused. Like, what the fuck is going on? And then I realized, oh, it's because it used to be a PlayStation exclusive. So now, because it has something special to their childhood, that it gets a pass that it's a kiddie game. It's basically a kiddie game with a bunch of mini games in it, from what I see. You know, some hack and slash in it, but then just like a lot of little mini game missions. And I'm gonna still buy it. Not for $30. I mean, not for $60 though. Oh, hell to the no. But I'll pay the same price I paid for Super Lucky Tale, $30. That's what I'm paying. That's the price that I think I'll pay for Super Lucky Tale. That's the price I will pay for Kingdom Hearts 3. It is a kiddie game. I want kiddie price. Now I did overpay for Zelda and Mario, but if you want the game on Nintendo, there's no choice. You want either you pay the $60 or you don't fucking play it. There's really no option. So I had to fucking bite the bullet.
On a Switch.
Yeah, I mean there is no.
On the Switch. On the Switch, you don't got no.
Listen,
my son. I had to buy me another Switch because my son jacked me for my first Switch that the old lady got me for, and I ended up buying. And my son was like, "Well, Dad, where the voice acting at?" I said, "What you mean? What the voice acting at? You got to read." He said, "I'm tired of reading. I go to school 5 days a week."
Oh man, that's crazy.
I don't think I hear Zelda talking.
No,
like I said,
yo, Bone, why don't they get taxed on that shit? You know what I mean? That shit is the shit that pisses me off with the whole, you know, that's where Nintendo does get a pass with these critics, man. The fucking story. Mario been chasing after Peach to save her from Koopa for the longest. They don't never turn around and be like, man, the story though, we're gonna have to downgrade Mario's score because of the story. They don't never downgrade that shit. It's the same fucking story every damn time. Same thing with Zelda. Zelda is out there, so you know, Link go save Zelda, whatever the fuck.
Same. Sometimes the universe with everything, he don't even talk. I'm thinking, I thought I was gonna get some voice acting. Like that's what y'all selling. That's what you're saving. Saving money. You charging me $60 for this shit. I got Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And I thought like, okay, it's gonna talk.
But you got
shit talk at the beginning.
You got guys out here super emotional, talking about, oh my God, that story. Yo, did you hear the dialogue? I said the dialogue. All they said was they're not even saying words, man. They just
they doing what's that other shit? What's that shit that folks like to play in the little role playing EA made the little you're a character.
The Sims.
The Sims. They ain't doing what the Sims had their own like. I don't want to hear that shit. I want to hear word.
Oh man.
I'm like, I can't. But I'm like, my thing is I'm paying I can pay $60 for a PlayStation or Xbox game, and at least I get some fucking voice acting. I ain't getting no voice acting on a fucking handheld. I'm like, come on, man. I was mad. And like I said, people was telling me, Xenoblade is good. I fucked around and paid $60. Matter of fact, I paid over $60 because I fucked the Amazon now the motherfucker to my house. Because I live in LA. So I paid really $70 for it because I had to tip the driver. And I put the motherfucker in the Switch. And at the beginning, I was like, okay, this is glorious. This is glorious. Okay. Yeah. And then all of a sudden it went. Now the game that I do like on the Switch that got voice acting and everything is fucking Final Fantasy 15 Pocket. That works for the Switch. It has all it's all voice. That's what I was playing the shit out of that shit. I was on Xbox Live. What you doing? Playing Final Fantasy Pocket on the Switch.
Oh, that has voice acting.
They got voice acting, 100% voice acting.
Oh, that's what's up.
So I'm like, okay. And thing about it wasn't $60. I think I paid 10 or $20 for the shit. I didn't mind that. And thing about it, I'm replaying Final Fantasy 15 like I played on the console. And I beat it on the console already. So you gonna check my police record, you can see I beat Final Fantasy 15. And I beat all the DLC. And you know me. But I'm like, what the hell? Like, why Nintendo can't make games like this? How Square Enix just made the game and they took the voice acting out of the console version and they put it into the pocket version. That's what I don't understand. Like, why Nintendo, why we got to read? Reading is not fundamental anymore. We like to watch and listen, be focused.
They could do the subtitles. They can still do that shit. I mean, I ain't got no problem with it. It would still be nice. Like, I mean, all right, you want to do the stills and have you, all right, fine. But guess what? Can we at least, you know, can we at least have the characters speaking on the side? I don't know if they do that. Do they do that at Pokemon, or they do the little me? That little.
No, Pokemon is me. No, they don't talk on Pokemon. Nintendo characters don't talk. You gotta fuck around and have a Discord.
Cheap as fuck. They don't want to pay for. They want to pay for voice actors.
Yeah. Why? You making all this money? Only thing you got Mario. I don't give a fuck about Mario. I want to hear something else. It's 2019. Nintendo, got to step your game up, man.
Yeah.
You got to step your game up.
Yeah, but you know, again, back to Kingdom Hearts, man. You know, it's funny. It's funny to watch all this. You know, I mean, I get it. You know, people grew up with this stuff, and they have like that. You know, like Mooch says, nostalgia is a hell of a drug. But I remember I got a little flack for saying that Kingdom Hearts was kiddie, but I'm like, dude, when y'all motherfuckers first played this game, y'all motherfucking kids. Like, duh, it's a fucking kiddie game, dog. Like, how the fuck you not get this? No, you don't understand the intellectual aspects of it. Yo, bruh, you are playing with Mickey Mouse and fucking Goofy and Donald fucking Duck.
And with a motherfucker with a key. And the sword is a key. I got a key.
I'm like, bro, it is a kid. I'm like, all right, so you're telling me that it's not a kiddie game. It just got a lot of kid characters in the game. Is that what it is? And like, I don't understand. Like, that's like saying the Lego games ain't kiddie games. They kiddie games.
They kiddie games.
They for kids. That's not to say adults can't play it and adults can't enjoy it, but their prime demographic is children. That's who the fuck they made it for. You know, no different than Sonic the Hedgehog. They didn't make Sonic. It wasn't made when it was initially came out. They didn't make it for 30-year-olds in mind. It was made for children. Just because you still like Sonic the Hedgehog and for whatever reason you got drunk and tattooed that shit on your body for some dumbass reason, that don't mean that it was made for adults. It's for children. Like, that's what I'm just trying to fucking understand. Like, bro, why do people get offended at the fact that something's for kids? Like, no, because I'm like, bro, it's a kid. Look, I love Toy Story. I love Toy Story movies. I love the what's the other Pixar movie? The Incredibles.
I love The Incredibles. That's what me and my son got something. That's what me and him used to watch when he was a baby. We watched The Incredibles.
Yeah,
but right now, I'm like, hey, you want to go see Incredibles 2? I don't give a damn. I know Incredibles 12 years old.
Man,
Bob, you gonna buy me? I need some shark points. No, I ain't buying no shark points. That's the equivalent to going to go see that movie. I'm like, but I'm not doing it because I'm your dad. Shut up, go grind. But that's you right. We don't do that, and you think adults are buying these games, not the kids.
Yeah. I mean, and look, I totally understand if that you want to play that. I'm not like, I think people get upset. You know what it is? They feel like if you say something's kiddie, then it's like judging them for playing it. Like, I don't give a fuck what you play. I'm just telling you what it is. That's like me saying like you know, somebody's like, yo, I'm about to go play 2K. I'm like, oh, you about to play some basketball game? And the motherfucker turn around, a basketball game? A basketball game? Excuse me, sir. It is a role-playing game where I can increase my character's abilities. So can you not just like put me in a box? All right. It's about, you know, character development. I'm like, damn, dude, chill out. What the fuck? But like, all right, my bad. I didn't know it was that serious.
Yeah.
You play basketball in the game, though. Yes, but that's besides the point. You could do, you know, I can buy shirts and sneakers and stuff. Like, it's character development. I'm like, all right, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
like motherfuckers want to bite your head off for some regular shit. You'd be like, dude, it's a basketball game. Get over yourself.
Yeah, like I say, you know, I buy all type of shit. I'm saying, I see something. I'm like, okay, that look interesting. It's a good price. Ping. And I play it. Yeah, do I beat it all the time? No, but it was interesting. But I love the Sonics. Like, I love Sonic. I got Sonic. I got Sonic Adventure on the Xbox and shit like that. But have I ran through it? No, I run through it when I feel like running through it. Cause sometimes it's the camera angles, I ain't feeling it. Like Sonic 1, that's my best Sonic to me. That's my ultimate Sonic. I can tell you the music. I can hit the because that's what I played when I got it. When you get an extra man, when you get you get 100 coins. That's me.
Yeah.
But I ain't forcing it on nobody. Like, we need a new Sonic. No, I don't. I'm satisfied with the Sonic I got.
Yeah. No, don't get me wrong. Hey man, y'all want to make a Sonic and put it in Game Pass? I'll play it, sure. Yeah. But I don't want to buy it. I'm just being honest. I don't want to buy it. But if you put it in Game Pass, why not? It's in there. Fuck it. I'll fuck with it. You know what I mean? Even with the people getting let me jump back to Crackdown for a quick second. You know, people you know, going on the first impressions of the game. My whole thing is like, if you thought you wanted to play Crackdown, you have two options. You could either buy it straight out, or you could play it in Game Pass. If you're, you know, and that's if you like the game. If you don't like the game, or if you never had any interest in the game, then it should be of no consequence to you, regardless. Like, who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? Doesn't matter. You know, I have a PlayStation 4 right now. I have no interest in Persona 5. Doesn't matter how low that bitch go. It could be $5. I don't want to play it. Don't matter. You know? So I ain't worried about it. You know, it is what it is.
You don't want to go be like high fighting dicks? That's
well, I'm just not an anime guy. First and foremost. So that's why I wouldn't even I look at Jump Force and I'm just like, man, I'm totally lost. I don't know. This is not a world I know other than Goku. I know Goku because I actually watched Dragon Ball back when I was into anime. And I know Naruto because my brother watched it for a long time when we both I'm trying to think, when I was in, coming home from college during the summer. So he would be, watching it all the time. But other than that, the rest of them, I don't know shit about none of them other characters.
I don't know nothing about them either. Like I say, I already told you my crew was gonna be Naruto, and motherfucking and somebody else. I'm gonna put it in the group.
Cowboy Bebop. I seen that before, Mojo, but I've seen the DVD in my brother's room. But again, he is the anime guy. I have no.
Yeah. And I don't have them. I put this way: 85% of them characters I don't know nothing about, but I'm gonna play the game. I bought the game though because I just want to fight. I'm gonna fight. I play fighting games, so I want to fight, and I've been in it, so I already know what it. I've been in the alpha, so I've been in it, and I know how it plays. It plays like Naruto.
Yeah. Now I'll tell you this. My brother is the anime guy, right? always been anime, and I remember the first time I heard about Persona, and I thought he might like it. It was something I was gonna get him for Christmas. It was I guess it's still in this 360, like the Persona fighting game or whatever.
Oh yeah, I got the Persona fighting game.
Yeah.
The one on the 360. Yeah, I got that.
I remember I was telling him about it. Yeah, and I was telling him, I was like, yo, Mike, because I was just hinting at him, just like asking him if he liked it. I'm like, yo, Mike, you like that Persona, the Persona thing? Because I heard they got a game. You know, I was inquiring about it. He was like, nah, dog, you don't want that shit. That shit for weirdos. I said, huh? Because I don't know shit about it. Like, this is before the whole Persona 5 and the pedo shit, when I was telling people, dealing with, that character doing that shit was weird and all that shit. This is before any of that shit. Motherfuckers trying to, tell me I should like Persona that ain't never played Persona. It's before any of that. So I asked him about it. He said, nah, that shit for weirdos. But this is the guy that, he does, him and my other boy, they watch the most anime as far as I know. The only person that watches more is my aunt, and she's just like ridiculous. Like, I don't even know if she owns regular movies, to be honest. I think she only watches anime. She just watch anime that motherfuckers, you be like, what the fuck is this? This ain't no Vampire D. This ain't no Ghost in the Shell. This ain't no what's that other popular movie? Ninja Scroll. This ain't none of that shit. This is like she just be watching some whole other shit. But it'd be like the little clown girl flying on a dog type shit. That's the shit she'd be watching. I'd be like, okay. But yeah, he told me way back when that shit wasn't that shit was kind of weird. But he is a fan. He probably gonna get Jump Force because he is a fan of most of those. And now is Ghost in the Shell in there and Vampire D?
And Vampire, I don't know what Vampire B. That's the first time for me listening to Vampire B. I don't know nothing about that.
But
I can't say
Vampire D. You ain't never heard of that shit? I thought that shit was popular as hell.
Nah, I ain't super man. I'm into the Naruto's, into the motherfucking Voltron. I'm limited. My shit is limited. I ain't into the. I can't tell you about what happened in motherfucking Bleach and all that other shit. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Now I watched a couple of Bleach movies off of Netflix. Yeah, that shit was fire. But I can't tell you about the series.
Gotcha.
I can tell you about what's that other shit with the boy in a. Matter of fact, hey, you in the comments, Baka, what's the movie with the guy with the one hand and his brother is in a motherfucking shell on shit. I can't think about that shit right now. Baka can do it from here. He's in a damn. And they had two versions of it, but one of them is canon.
Wow.
And I like that shit. Damn, it's on the tip of my head. I can't get it out. Because one had a iron hand, and the other brother was like in a suit. Full Metal Alchemist, yeah. Full Metal Alchemist was my shit. I don't know where they didn't do. That was my shit. I love me some Full Metal Alchemist, but other than that, I can't get into too many on, because some of them go off like people like, yeah, you need to watch. It's a bunch of them they tell me to watch, but I just don't got the time. Yeah, they say North Star.
Oh,
I ain't saw that.
Oh, yeah. I think
yeah. I just don't got time.
Yeah.
I've had time to watch movies and TV shows. I ain't watched Discovery yet. Star Wars Discovery yet.
Quick side note, Bone. It based on what Tim Dog has shown, it appears that Kingdom Hearts 3 is the top paid game on Xbox currently. So apparently ponies are buying Kingdom Hearts 3 along with Xbox gamers on Xbox. Digital Family did confirm that Xbox One X has the best looking version outside of the PC, and it runs, but it does run slightly better on PlayStation 4 Pro if you play it at 1080p. So it has to look like dog shit, but it does run better. Oh, and also, Resident Evil is doing this thing still. It's right behind Call of Duty, which is number 2. And lo and behold, Sea of Thieves is number 4 top paid.
It's let's talk about this Sea of Thieves shit. I'm so tired of talking about this shit. Sea of Thieves is garbage and all this other stuff. The people that says that it's garbage don't play Sea of Thieves. Now, me and Law have been playing Sea of Thieves since what? The Alpha, the Mega, Supreme. We've been in the shit. We didn't saw it upgrade. Now, do we play it every week? No, we don't. Because we try to play video games. But shit, quit talking about when we play, we play. It's a streaming game. It's for you play with friends and enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? We got the Minority Pirate Group. That's what we call it, the Minority Pirate Group. You can be white, brown, green, red, aliens, and all that. You can come in our group. And think about it, I'm going to end up getting locked up at the end of the night because I talk too much shit.
Yeah.
Because I get drink on the boat and I get drink in real life. But I say I'm the admiral and I'm putting out order. But think about it, you're making your own story. Remember Big? Remember the movie Big, and he had that comic book and he said he wanted to make it how you wanted to, you do how you wanted, like how Telltales do it? That's Sea of Thieves. It's how you want to play it. And nobody want to accept that. And then we get ship on ship battles. It's going to be on now. We get our ships and go head up.
Yeah, that's next week too. That's like, so the Inside Xbox is the 5th. And I think Sea of Thieves launches the very next day.
Yeah,
so I ain't going to lie to you. To be honest, motherfuckers could live right now off of Xbox Live and that's it right now with all the damn demos that we got coming out. Like we got demos and free play days and all that shit. There's so much shit, man. You could live high off the hog. And if you have Game Pass, shit, you good. You mad good.
$10 a month. $10 a month. You got all these games. You got all the exclusives.
Yeah.
You can't do that on PlayStation.
Yo, word is born. I wish they did allow that on PlayStation. I probably play it more often.
Man,
since I buy my games on there, but I buy them wait until they get like $10, $15, $5 for The Last of Us, which is a decent price. You know what I mean? I still haven't even cracked the seal on what's it? Until Dawn. And what's that other game I got? Ratchet and Clank. I'm trying to get into Ratchet and Clank. That shit is kind of boring to me though. I don't know why. It looks good. I don't know. You know what? It looks better when I don't know. You know what it is? I think because when it came out, it looked better for that time period when it came out. But now that I played all this other shit, like playing Ratchet and Clank and then going to playing Resident Evil and Far Cry and freaking Anthem and all that shit, it don't have the same luster that it once did.
That's just like Banjo-Kazooie to me. I try to play Banjo-Kazooie. I'm like, I don't feel it. I just don't feel it. Like I'm like, man, that shit too old. I mean, that shit is Nintendo to me. And I guess when I get around to it, like I said, between me, Live, and the rest of the crew, we buy these games. Some of them they go so far in the backlog. It's crazy.
Bro, I ain't even played Odyssey yet. That shit just sitting in like the intro.
Yeah, I ain't played Odyssey either. And I got Odyssey for free.
Yeah, I started. Well, one I got it twice. Oh, which one are you talking about? You talking about the one for the
I got Odyssey. I got Odyssey for the PC.
Yeah, I mean,
they have it to me for free.
I ain't like it on this shit. Like I didn't like I had connect.
No, I got the hard. They give you a hard copy.
Wait, they gave you a hard copy?
You give you a hard copy.
When they give you a hard copy?
You didn't see that, man? They give you a hard copy. You got to go look in the thing. They go get it. You can go get a hard copy of it. You ain't got to see
no more. See, that's what. That's not even my issue though, because it wasn't that the game looked bad. It just I had connectivity issues with my controller. I have to get like a dedicated wired controller for the PC to play it like that. So
yeah. Like I said, I did it. I did it at the job because I got like the 5T. Like I said, it ran smooth, but I ain't got nothing but like a 720 monitor in front of me. It looked good. It ran fluent. I play it from time to time when I don't forget to, they need to get a carrier pack with your Xbox controller or some shit. You put it in your pocket or some shit.
Oh shit! My boy made it to the All-Star game.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! That's what's up. Brooklyn got some representation. They better have somebody up in there. They put Vujacic up in there. That motherfucker that team ain't even is Orlando in? I don't remember if they in the playoffs.
No, they're not.
How the fuck they get on there then? It shouldn't even be on.
Because he's a big man. No, think about the players picked the.
No, I thought the coaches.
No, the coach. Yeah, somebody picked them. The what's called get to pick them. So that's what they felt like they wanted to play.
He's not even the best. I mean, you know what? Because Porzingis not. Wait, hold up. Didn't I see Porzingis?
Porzingis gone. Porzingis in the West now.
Well, yeah, it's true. That is true.
He in the West. He in the West. He in the West. He in the West. He in the West.
Dang. Well, yeah. They talking about Kyrie and trading. I was like, damn.
He ain't trading no Kyrie, man. They ain't trading no Kyrie.
Actually, I don't think they can trade Kyrie.
No, they can't. No, because he under that. What you call it? That what they call him? The he under some type of thing, and he can't be moved. So that's he just asked out. Damn.
Yeah, he's just stuck. You know.
But think about it, Kyrie can go next year. He can go to New York. We don't want you here in LA. You go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? New York got money, and that's fucked up. How they did how they did Jordan. He went back home, and you trade him.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up. Yeah. You think Carmelo gonna end up with the Lakers?
Yeah.
Why? Who else got hurt?
We ain't got nobody. What's going ain't coming back? We need some scoring.
Wait, who ain't coming back?
Ball hurt. Ball ain't coming back for another like 3 weeks.
Oh shit.
So we need some scoring. They gonna get it. But you know what? What's called been balling though? My man used to play for Miami. I can't see. I'll be having this shit on my head and I can't think it on right away on the fly. He was balling last night.
You talking about point guard, shooting guard? Who?
No, on the Lakers? Small forward. On the Lakers, small forward. What you call it?
Oh, Beasley.
Beasley, yeah, Beasley was balling. And I'm like, is Carmelo gonna take? No, I wouldn't take no. I don't want. I'll put it this way. I don't want no trade for AD right now. I want zero trade for AD. Because you're gonna give up your lower. You're gonna give up your assets. Them assets is playing. You make it. Think about this. I like it's out there, but them boys are playing hard. Win or lose, they playing hard.
No, your boy Adam Silver added Dwayne Wade and Dirk.
Yep, yep. I don't like that shit.
Yeah, I mean D Wade. I should say you can kind of get away with D Wade, but Dirk though, have you seen Dirk?
Dirk play like Dirk.
Dirk,
he got that fine ass wife, but nah, he playing like Dirk.
Yeah, Dirk looks. He's not even playing like Dirk. Have you seen Dirk? Looks fucked up. Like he looks hurt. Like he looked like he when he run down the court, it looked like his feet hurt.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Like my thing playing with bone spurs or some shit like that. Like
I don't think they're gonna play. I think they're just gonna have him as you know what I'm saying.
Oh shit, Rudy Gobert got an All-Star snub.
Yeah, they got good.
Damn, they gave his shit to Dirk. Said better luck next year, kiddo. I said, damn, homie.
But they shouldn't even play.
Nah, they shouldn't.
I'll sit there and have them introduce and all that, and let them go.
I mean, the only reason why Kobe, well, one, when Kobe left, he was like the #1 vote getter. So I mean, he had to go All-Star. So it's different. But you know what? To be honest, but Kobe's not the only one that was done for, because when Grant Hill was injured for 2 years, he was one of the top vote getters for the All-Star. So it wasn't like he's the only one. And Vince Carter too. I mean, then again, Vince Carter was never. I think he played in every All-Star game. I think. If I'm not mistaken.
They try to get Vince doing a slam dunk. I'm like, Vince can't get up there no more.
He can. He just can't get up there like he used to.
Yeah, he can't get up
dunk. He could dunk better than. He probably could out dunk Lonzo Ball and who was his and he probably out dunked Ingram too. To be honest, Ingram's just long. He's not really flashy like that.
I don't know what's up in Ingram. Have you saw what's up with Ingram? Ingram trying to act like he hard and he's soft.
Yeah, he. I don't know. You know what? He the Snoop Dogg of the NBA.
Like you ain't hard.
He the most skinniest motherfucker on the court, but he actually he be like
you dunked on a nigga that was 6'1". You don't get no credit for that if you talking shit.
Yeah, nah.
And I see you last night when your daddy get back in the game, your whole game changed. That's why I say trade him. Trade him.
I mean, he just got to be aggressive. But if he's not going to be, this is my biggest issue with Ingram. I know we got totally off games and shit, but this is my biggest issue with Ingram. His decision making. That's my biggest issue. He'll back motherfuckers down, but I'm like, Ingram, why the fuck you backing down in a triple team to get the ball stolen? What are you doing? It's like, dude, like, do you not pay attention to what LeBron does in practice at all? Like, you just over here on the side just doing your own thing.
No.
Or at least I don't even know if LeBron practiced that much anymore, but at least during the game he paying attention. Like when you're on the bench. Just look at how
he was throwing passes last night that make no fucking sense. Like, why are you going behind the back?
Oh, LeBron?
Yeah, I was cussing his ass out last night. What the fuck are you doing?
I mean, sometimes, yeah. Well, it's twofold. LeBron normally makes those flat passes, but he got to also remember he not used to playing with them, and they not used to playing with him. So therefore, he's thinking they're gonna be there, and they not looking for the pass to come their direction. So he was able to get away with that doing that in Cleveland because he didn't really get help. He didn't really get injured last year. So, and that's the only way he was able to beat a lot of those teams is like being able to orchestrate like that. Because, bro, you can't. I know when cats be like, "Yo, LeBron, all you gotta do is be like Jordan and score 60." I'm like, no, my nigga. If he does that shit, he's gonna lose. Like, he can't try to freaking outscore the other team. It doesn't work that way. And even when Kobe was doing that shit, you got to remember, he wasn't really by himself. Yes, he had Kwame Brown on the team. That's true. He sucks. We know that. But also, he had Lamar Odom. You can't act like Lamar Odom was a trash player. Like, fuck out of here. That nigga was good.
Yeah.
He was in a trade for Shaq.
Yeah. When he got 81, trust me, they needed to win. They was down 20. That's why I said that shit looked better than Wilkes Hunting. Because Wilk did it for fun. He did it because he needed to do it. And nobody wanted to talk about that one.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, it's different. For Wilkes, he did it because he could. Like, who's going to stop him? He was more athletic than, like, bro, he was one of the first African Americans in the league. And he was just more athletic. Like, Bill Russell, also super athletic, but the difference is he just wasn't score oriented. He was more defense. He could have scored. I'm sure Bill Russell could have easily averaged like 30 points in the NBA if he wanted to. But, you know, his teams needed him to play defense, get rebounds, start the fast break, you know. So, you know, it is what it is.
What y'all saying? What we gonna play this weekend? We're playing Anthem this weekend. You can jump in.
Yes.
You know, we on Anthem the whole weekend.
I'm playing Anthem. I'll jump on some Resident Evil. Still got to run through Claire's version of the thing. The first one was dope. So yeah. Oh damn, what time?
And I just started the other day.
In a second.
It's 6 your time. It's on 3 my time.
Yeah. So you a midday snack.
Oh, Sam. Like that's how, you know. What else we playing? I'm playing this. I'm finna go back to play this. That shit plays like straight like fucking Castlevania. I'm playing Curse with a Bloodstained Curse. I'm gonna play that shit. I might even stream it because I don't care. We'll be on GRG tonight. Unfortunately, I negotiated my contract. And I got what I wanted. I got 0.00000% of the funding. We'll be back on there. You know what I'm saying? But we finna go back gaming and everything and just chill out and catch us on GRG tonight. Go check out live channels. Live. When he felt like putting out a video, he's gonna put out a video.
Yeah, maybe we do a live stream tonight. We tried to do one earlier, but you know, we got busy.
Yeah, matter of fact, we might do Xbox After Dark tonight. We might do that.
Yeah,
I've been wanting to do it. We might do it, and it's gonna be live on Mixer, and then I'll download it, and then I'll put it in my OneDrive, and I'll let everybody else whoever is part of it can put it on their channels. We might do that because y'all want to hear the talks that we talk about. That's After Dark, because we talk about some crazy shit. We talking, you know what I'm saying, hook a hole, all type of stuff. You might hear me cuss somebody out, lie cuss somebody out. You don't never know.
Oh, you
That's
never
why
know.
you never know. We might be talking about, you know what I'm saying, Roberta Kelly and the issues with that. You never know. You might catch my man Dark Baca in it. You don't never know. Flip money online.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't never know what we capable of doing. But I just want that. That's a real life show. You know what I'm saying? It makes a network pick us up like TNT, TBS. They're picking up gaming shit. So we gamers. And just get Xbox chat and just have gameplay going on.
Oh yeah, just get in there and just wild the fuck out. We need to start a Mixer deal. That's what it is. Sign in Mixer. Yeah. Mixer. Yeah. I'll say some wild shit sometime. I do have to do a retraction saying that that's not how I really feel about certain group of people, but it's all good. You know, I don't even know how many retractions I had to do for the Persona fan base. I mean, I feel like I do one. I mean, maybe 5 or maybe 7 times a year nowadays. You know, I say some, they say some, I say something crazier, they fucking get me blocked. Then I say something else when I get out, and they get me blocked again. Then motherfuckers be mad because I blocked them. You know, it's a cycle.
Hey, circle of life. But we got to get off of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, check us out later on tonight. We're going to be more metal because, you know what I'm saying, you know, we got to be respectable on GRG, but, you know what I'm saying, me and Lobby keeping it live from the 205, from the 213, the 215, and all the area codes. Fuck all that shit. We just keep it live.
Word.
We out this motherfucker.
Peace.